What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory, where today we have got a decision to make with an evolution that we have in the club. I have been doing some evos in squad battles, made a bit of a mistake. I'm going to go through that in a moment and see how we can rectify that and hopefully give you guys a little bit of information on that. But we've got Tomiyasu, who just needs to win 2 matches whilst conceding 1 goal or less to get his final upgrade. I've got Emil Smith-Rowe in the Creative Catalyst, who doesn't need too much now. Play 3 and win 2, and then play 2 and play 2. We've got Yuri and Timber, who's still got 10 days, but I'd like to get him finished as quick as possible. Ian Wright as well in the iconic Rise to get us finished as soon as possible. And Stina Blackstenius in there as well. And with the available evolutions, we've got World Tour Brazil, who really know who I want to put in this. Like, this Martinelli would be okay. I mean, having 2 Martinellis as cards wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but obviously we've got the 94 rated Martinelli already. And then the versatile attacking midfielder, guys, doesn't offer us much here either. So either we go and take an Arsenal past and present player because nobody else fits, or we just go and take like a fun player like a Cecilia, get him up to that 90 rated and have a 5-star Cecilia in our club. So let me know what you think on that. The decision we need to make today, and something that hopefully will help you guys, is what do we do with our Evo Nwaneri? We can put him into Aspiring Attacker, which will give him a card that looks a little something like this. With very good pace, very good shooting, good dribbling, really good agility and balance, good physicals, and good passing. Now, for me, I'm going to be playing him at centre attacking midfielder. I'm also going to be putting Trivela Plus on him as the second playstyle plus when it's appropriate. I don't think we get any more playstyles outside of that either. So he'll have Finesse Shot, Trivela Plus, Relentless, Technical, Quick Step Plus, Press Proven, Ping Pass, Long Ball Pass, Whip Pass, and Dead Ball. And the reason why I wanted to give him Dead Ball isn't for shooting free kicks or scoring with free kicks. It is actually for corners. Because he's left-footed, I find it really easy to score the left footer from the left side for the overhead kick. I just want him to be my corner taker. So he's already got decent long passing here, but nothing too crazy. And then, of course, the rolls we can carry on addressing as we go. But this card's really nice for the cam roll because his pace, shooting, agility, and balance are just really, really good. But his passing needs a bit of work. So then, obviously, the next logical step is let's have a look at what he looks like in that midfielder option. And in the midfielder option, oops, doing it the wrong way around. In the midfielder option, he's still got good pace, got brilliant passing. Even his free kick accuracy comes up, but short pass is great, vision's great, crossing's good, long passing's good, curve's great. Agility and balance is still very good, dribbling still very good, physical still very good, pace is still decent, shooting only 87. But once he gets Trivela Plus, I don't think it's going to be a problem. You know, we've scored so many goals with Miles Lewis-Skelly, who's getting an inform today, so hopefully we can pack that. But yeah, he scored so many goals with Miles Lewis-Skelly off that left foot. He doesn't even have good shooting or Trivela at all. So I feel like Nwaneri with Trivela Plus will still be good. You know, we can, at this point, apply like a marksman or a maestro. And who knows what he'll look like as a 91 rated. The other alternative, which obviously I don't think is going to be the play, is putting him in that defender, dynamic defender evolution. And that will give him an interesting card again. It does give him a bit more physicals, but I don't like this card as much. As far as an 88 rated card goes, it is a very good card. 289 stats, 188 stat, an 87 and an 86. But I am going to stick to my guns. And that is the fact that I'm going to put him in the evolution that just gives him the consistently most upgrades across the board. And yeah, he is going to go in here. So for that, we just need to play 4 games. Now, I have got 3 83 by 13s in the store. I've built those for today's video. I've done the daily play stuff today already. We'll do a few more of these after 6 p.m. as well, because of course it will be back there. I want to pack Kyra Cooney Cross real bad. I also really wouldn't mind packing Inform Lewis Skelly, so I might grind some player picks. Okay, I've got 3 of this guy now. One in the club, 2 in storage. That's nice for today's 83 by 14s. But yeah, I really want the Kyra Cooney Cross Future Stars card. I think she'll be good for our club, but proving a little bit difficult, isn't it, for me to actually pack her, which is surprising because she's basically discard price. Now, of course, I could purchase her that wouldn't be a problem. But I don't know if I want to do that. And in terms of the team, as we get another inform there, so not bad. We've got 3 informs back from our 3 packs, which is just superb. And then let's go to our classic packs and get our preview pack here. Dominic Solanke. And also, a Hunter in there as well. I wonder actually, now that I've got 350,000 coins thanks to that Beraldo card, I wonder if we would be in a good spot to invest in Hunters. Sorry, Shadows. They went down to like 1,000 coins. I already feel like they are back up at like 2,500, 3,000 coins, maybe even more. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these Shadows, because it still might be well worth investing in them. I was worried, I was paranoid when they were so cheap that EA was going to do everything that they could to keep the price low. Okay, they're about 2.5k. So I could probably double my money. Okay. I might put 100 to 2. No, I might put 250,000 coins in there. Buy 100 Shadows. And then once they go back up to like 4.5, 5k, sell them off. Make 200,000 coins profit. Very nice indeed. In terms of the club, guys, and the team that we're going to be playing with today, I have, as you can see here, gone back into a full Arsenal team. And I kind of want to explain why a little bit. Because this series has been exceptional. It has been one hell of a journey, and packing all of the incredible Team of the Year cards has been so nice and so fun. And I genuinely feel like, to a degree, like to be able to use cards like this, blessed, because he's so good, right? Look at that. We've got 57 games, 48 goals, 38 assists. He's so good. I don't think Lauren James quite had the same output, but 139 games on her. We played with Zinedine Zidane, 107 games. Harry Kane, only 18 games, and most of that was in friendlies, which is why he's only got 1 goal and 1 assist. And then on top of that, of course, we've got the Gareth Bale, who has been brilliant for us in this club. We've also got, look at the quality and the caliber of players. We've got the Ronald Koeman. We've got the Vinicius Jr. I haven't even really used. I built that Joao Cancelo. We've got Xabi Alonso. He's a problem, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. But after Arsenal beat Man City 5-1, and, Lewis Skelly scored his goal and Ethan Nwaneri scored his goal, I was just like, damn, man, I just want to play with my team. You know what I mean? I just want to play with my team, my players. So although we don't have like the best goalkeeper, and we've got some icons in here as well, I want to just play this week with this team and see how I enjoy it. Maybe we'll go back to the main team for Foot Champs to see if we can keep pushing to 11 wins and beyond. Put the Ronaldos and the Bales back in for Foot Champs. But for rivals and for Evo grinding during the week, I think we're going to go back. We're going to go into the Arsenal team. Obviously, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow doesn't suit players like Bukayo Saka, which is a bit of a shame. And also, Emil Smith-Rowe can come off the bench for us there because he is going to... Oh, I want to put Godfrey on the bench as well, actually. Emil Smith-Rowe is going to be done in squad battles. And I'm going to need Calafiori as a decent option in there. And I do get another... Once that Urian Timber's upgraded, he's going to be a good option as well. But so we've got this team. Now, I wanted to today kind of clean up some evolutions and some objectives, which is why for Tomiyasu we just need to win 2, and for the other Evo I'm going to pause Smith-Rowe and I'm going to put in Ethan Nwaneri. It's just play 4 games to get him upgraded. So I've also got a bit of a different theory around how I'm going to do rivals, especially with the lack of time this week, and where I'm going to go with the series in the near future, which we'll get to again in a moment. But I wanted to clean up some evolutions. I also wanted to clean up some objectives. I didn't realise, and maybe some of you guys didn't as well, that this here says win 5 matches in any game mode whilst using Future Stars icon Xabi Alonso on loan in your starting squad. So I obviously discarded his loan because who cares about loans, especially when I packed his proper card. I was like, I'll put him in here. I played some squad battles games today. It didn't go to 5. I was like, wait, what is going on? It says on loan. Went to quick sell recovery. You can't recover loans. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this unless I co-op with someone that has Xabi Alonso and Alex Baena, because we need the Xabi Alonso loan here as well. Now, it is in any game mode. Play 6 in any game mode and win 5 in any game mode. So I could do this with somebody on co-op and do it in like 2 seconds against another friend, another co-op group or whatever, where it could just get done in a few moments. So I'll do that in the next coming days. And then I just need to win one more game whilst having a Future Stars player in the squads to get a 4-star weak foot. Of course, as you can see, I've already applied everything else to Evo Nwaneri, and then I need to do the daily play completion is 2 more days, and then that is us actually up to date on kind of everything. Now, we're going to get into a game of Rivals, but the way I want to change, the way I don't want to permit one way or the other with Rivals. I still need 9 points to get to that first tab, but I think I'm going to only start playing to the 15 points right now, and the reason why. Well, it's like a 2-part thing, right? The first reason why is because actually the 15-point rewards is a player pick that's untradeable, a premium season 3 and 4 review pack, one of, which does contain Team of the Years, prime gold, and 80 by 30, 20,000 coins for 5 wins. The upgraded reward is 2 player picks, albeit tradable, which is really nice. An 80 by 30, a mega pack, a team of the week, an elite season 3-4 review pack untradeable, and an 80 by 40 and 60,000 coins. It is quite a significant improvement. There is a lot more there. But I think going forwards, getting the 15 points is going to be like a priority. Getting the 35 points is going to be a luxury. And the reason why I want to change to that mentality is because we are going to start uploading this series now a lot less. And the reason why we're going to start uploading this series a lot less is for a few reasons. And the main reason is because I want to start doing the timed and themed Road to Glories. They are going to be coming back. We're going to be starting this week. I've got 2 planned already. We're going to be starting with a 6-hour RTG, showing you what you can build within 6 hours. I'm going to record that on Thursday. Likely it will be up Sunday or Monday. And then I'm also going to do an RTG this weekend on not a new account, but a used account, and show that even from an account where you've kind of got nothing on it, because I've got only like some standard gold cards, 82s and lowers, I'm going to show that how quickly you can go from kind of like coming back to the game, for example, if you're just coming back to it or you've got an abandoned account or whatever, and how quickly you can get your win threshold in champs over the course of just one weekend. So I'll go onto that account, I'll do everything I can to kind of like improve the squads, go and get the Rivals points to get the champs qualification, get qualified, get my wins in, and finish on probably 8 to 10 wins on there. And I just want to show that journey as well. And of course, they take a lot of time, which takes a lot of time away from this account, which means grinding this account is now going to become effectively a similar grind to the Crappers. And it's helped massively, of course, by the fact that EA now allow us to do 2 Evos at once. But the way I'm going to behave with this account now is it's just going to be geared around Evoing the Arsenal players during the week, and then I'll do a FUT Champs run on the weekend. And so we will still get Rivals rewards, Champs rewards, and some big Evo upgrades, but there's not going to be any more of the daily grind on a daily video. It's now going to be like 3 days worth of a grind in one kind of bigger summarized video. And it's going to just allow me a bit more freedom to not have to play the game as much, because obviously with Evos being doable 2 at once now, and how close we are to finishing everything anyway, I'm going to be able to stay on top of these Evos real nice to build this Arsenal account up, try and still get some of the Arsenal players first owner and stuff, and have fun during the week getting our 15 points whilst doing some Evos. And if we're having more fun, a bit more, and then play the champs on the weekend, maybe with the Arsenal team and maybe not. Maybe we'll also play with the main team, who knows. But based on my feelings of Arsenal right now, and that might change tonight, even by the time you're watching this, Arsenal will either have made an incredible comeback against Newcastle and will be in the final of the Carabao Cup, or we would have lost, and I'll probably be sitting here going, yeah, I'm not playing with this Arsenal team. I'm going to go and put Ronaldo back in the team and all those players. So I'm going to let the real Arsenal influence my love for this account. But one thing I really do want to do is have some games with Evo Nwaneri, Miles Lewis-Skelly, and this as a team. I haven't even used since we got this. Like, it's been really unfortunate actually. Since I've Evo'd this Gabriel Martinelli, in between time and in the meantime, we packed Ronaldo, Henry, crafted Bale, packed Lauren James. And so I'm sitting here like, damn, like he just doesn't even really get in the team. But the truth of the matter is he should get in the team because he's actually got a sick card. He's got real good dribbling, real good shooting, real good pace, okay passing, nice physicals, and incredible play styles. So I really should play with this card a bit more. That's what we're going to do today. So for right now, guys, let's go and get some Rivals games. Right, guys, here we go into the Rivals games from today. Of course, I only needed the 3 wins to get my Rivals 15 points. And I actually did have quite an enjoyable experience in Rivals, even in the games that I lost. By the way, how's that a pen? I don't know, and you don't know either. But let's enjoy some goals and some gameplay and some comments from the last Road to Glory video. And the first one is from Abdul Duidar. Abdul Duidar, Dui Nama Blue. If I don't know if you guys know, and this is so off left field, but the song, you know, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. That's not what he says. He says, I am blue. If I was green, I would die. I only found that out like 6 months ago, but now you know, which is great. Abdul says, hey Nep, decided to start the RVP SBC. Watching the clips, how do you hit the Trivela so perfectly? I always seem to be hitting just wide of the post unless I'm in the box. Is there a specific angle or position around the box that is prime for Trivelas? Love the vids. Until the next one, bless. So I've actually just been trying to practice Trivelas, which is why I was taking so many Trivelas during that gameplay. And I'm still not great at them. You know, when I watch like Ozio, for example, he hits them like instantly. As soon as he gets into a spot to hit them, he hits them. I kind of like need a moment, if that makes sense. And I've explained this a little bit as well when playing on the crappers, because people say, oh, why do you play so much better on the crappers than on the Arsenal account? And the sole truth of the matter is the fact that I am playing against generally less skilled opponents, which means I get a little bit more time in the game. So I get a brief extra moment to think about the pass I want to take or the shot I want to take, or, you know, so many times, even in that game there, I saw a couple of times where I'm like, damn, I could have Trivella'd there. And I just need that moment to be like, oh, I can Trivella here. And so when I was Trivellaing with RVP and Lewis Skelly yesterday, or in the video a couple of days ago, it was less to do with the fact that I was hitting them perfectly and more to do with the fact that I just had a little bit more time to hit them. But overall, if you just like kind of base across the goal to the far post, aim towards that far post, like there's a perfect example. I think I just had a left-footed player, you know, with Ethan Nwaneri just before there. I could have hit a Trivella there. I didn't even spot it in the game, and you know, I could probably still have hit it even on his right foot. But it's definitely a part of my game that I'm trying to improve on, because they are so strong and so overpowered that I would be able to score. I would honestly say 1 or 2 more goals per game if I kind of focused on them intensely. But unfortunately, I'm struggling to. There's so many moving parts to this game now. There's so many mechanics that you need to know to play at a high skill level. And I got a bit humbled, actually, from David M. Nobrega in my stream the other day. And he didn't even say anything in an offensive way. And I'll explain why it humbled me. But I was like, there's so many things in this game that you need as a skill set to be an elite player. Outside of decision making and outside of kind of like, you know, having a meta team and a meta tactic, which I think is also up for debate, even whether you need it or not, that you need to have, to be a top player, to be an elite player, you need to have like the skill moves down, the player locks down, Trivella's down, finesse shots down, player runs down, player switching down, player locks down. You need to know the meta overpowered skill moves. Like, there's so many things that you need to know as an instinctual thing, not as something you have to think about. And then you also need to know when best to use them and where best to use them. And that's not news to anyone, right? You want to be good at a game, you've got to understand how the game plays, you've got to master how the game plays, and then you've got to make the right choice at the right time within regards to how the game plays, right? That's not an issue. That's standard gaming these days, right? Fair enough. Dave said to me, because I was talking about like wanting to get to the Elite Division, and somebody was asking me if I was in the Elite Division when I was playing on the Crappers, and I was like, no, I'm only in Division 3 on there or whatever. And he was like giving me grief not being in the Elite Division. And when he saw my team with the Crappers, he's like, oh, it makes sense why you're not in the Elite Division now. And I was like, yeah, thank you very much. And then Dave was saying in the chat, like, Elite Division isn't even a flex anymore, because usually by the end of the season, like, you know, by like the in-game FC25 season, there's around 300,000 people in the Elite Division. And that was humbling, because I thought, God damn, if that doesn't express how far off the top of the pace I am, I don't know what does. 300,000 300,000 people, give or take, by the end of the season get to the Elite Division, and you can chip your way at getting there across the season, and I don't. I play for the points only. But I was like, God damn, if there's 300,000 people in the Elite Division, how many more are in Division 1, and then how many more are in Division 2? And if we're talking like 1 million plus people, I'm bad at this game, aren't I? Like, it goes beyond the team. It goes beyond learning a Travella. It just means that fundamentally, at the core level, I'm just not good enough at this game. And that's savage to accept and understand. And it makes me think two things. The first thing it makes me think is, God damn, I really want to get better because I want to be good at the game. I want to be in the Elite Division. I want to be like a high percentage in the Elite Division. But then it makes me think, why? Because you just don't get rewarded for it. It's just not worth the time and the stress. So it kind of leaves me in a little bit of a, between a rock and a hard place and in a bit of a limbo. Anyway, Saka for Ballon d'Or says, what did you think about the City game, Nep? So I thought first 20 minutes we were brilliant and should have been two goals up, maybe 3 goals up. Between the 20th minute and 1-1, I thought we were like, I thought it was an even game. I thought maybe City were the better team by a little bit. And then after that, I thought we were absolutely excellent. There's a few things about that game that are really frustrating right now. And I want to say this, but before I say this, I want to preface it with the fact that I am fully aware that when you get caught in an echo chamber on social media, you think the whole world thinks the things that are being presented to you on social media. And that's not always the case, right? But like, from what I have seen, or rather what I haven't seen, first of all, people are taking Miles Lewis Skelly's celebration to an insane state, right? Yeah, he mocked his Haaland celebration. The reason why he mocked Haaland's celebration is because Haaland told Mikel Arteta to stay humble. He told Miles Lewis Skelly, who the F are you? And he literally launched a ball at the back of Gabriel's head after scoring a goal. So I personally think, in this regard, in this instance, the mocking of the celebration is fair game, right? I don't think any reasonable football fan is like up in arms, but it's all I see. It's like Neville and Carragher up in arms, and some guy on TalkSport today or yesterday was like not suggesting, but kind of like implying that Miles Lewis Skelly better be careful because when Roy Keane had an issue with Erling Haaland's dad, he broke his leg. And it's like, it's gone way too far over a celebration, right? And so I think, first of all, that's ludicrous, right? I think it's a celebration, man. Like, let it go, right? It is banter. There is obviously some kind of animosity or intensity between City and Arsenal, Pep and Arteta, even though I do believe that they are good friends, between Haaland and Gabriel and Haaland and Arsenal in general. Like, it's just part of it, right? I don't know why there was such a big deal made over it. The other thing that I haven't seen almost anything about, that I cannot believe wasn't shown again on Sky Sports during the game, but I cannot believe has had almost no media coverage, is the fact that Bernardo Silva literally kicked Leandro Trossard after the ball had been, like, after he fouled him already. Then the ball kind of like got popped out of Leandro Trossard's leg and moved away. Bernardo Silva came in and kicked him. Declan Rice was given a red card for like nudging or a second yellow for like nudging the ball away a little inch. Like, Saliba conceded a penalty for accidentally headbutting Joao Pedro in the box. I genuinely do not know how that wasn't. It's not like if VAR checked it and they were like, look, we just think he's gone for the ball. We don't think there's any foul play there. Like, it was just a bit of an accident. Okay, fair enough. I think it would have been different if it was an Arsenal player, but that's fair enough, right? But the fact that it was just kind of like brushed under the carpet from like Sky Sports and the media, it just blows my mind. Genuinely just blows my mind. Anyway, that is the points that we needed for Rivals. So with that being said, let's go and see where the account is and get some more packs for the post 6 p.m. content. All right, guys. So EA did give us at the end of today, or the beginning of the new 6 p.m. content, the 88 plus campaign mixed player pick, which I really like because it's got a lot of promo cards that contain Arsenal players, and I've got a few of those Arsenal players as non-first owned purchased cards. So that in itself would be great if we manage to go ahead and pick up an Arsenal player. But also, the brand new team of the week, guys, contains 2 Arsenal players including Miles Lewis Skelly, who I would absolutely love to get first owner, and also Mariona Caldente as a CDM with left wing Hammond striker, I think, as an option. So I'd really like to get her first owner as well. So the 83x14s, of course, are going to get opened as well today. So here we go. Player pick number 1. We get a 91 return. It's already owned. Player pick number 2 is 89 Bernardo Silva. And number 3 will be 89 Basher. So I'm going to take some fodder, as always. I don't think the one that I've got is tradable. It's not. So we'll put a return into the duplicate storage with all of the other incredible players we have got in duplicate storage. And also, thanks to me watching the Foot Accountants video this morning as I woke up, he let me know that Team of the Weeks are up thanks to the 83x14 and even more expensive than they were, I think, during Team of the Year for the 82x20 spam. So I sold all of my informs that I had from Champs this past week and everything else we packed and made ourselves almost 200,000 coins, which is great news because we're now up to 526,000 coins. So if I do go and invest in some shadows, which I really think I might, because I've got no real sense or need for the coins at the moment, I reckon I want to put like 350 to 400,000 coins in shadows now. And if I could double my money on those, absolutely brilliant. And if I can't, even if I make like 40-50% on them, it's still going to be a couple of 100,000 coins, which is, it's just easy printing coins in that regard, isn't it? Easy to print those coins. So here we go, guys, with the Premium Electrum Players Pack as well. Nothing doing in there. And now down to these final 83x14s that I really want to pack Miles Lewis Skelly or Caldente from. So we don't get a walkout in the first one. We just get good fodder for tomorrow. Got one untradeable inform left in the club. So if we could pack a couple of untradeable informs anyway, it would be nice. Here's pack number 2. We do get a walkout. It's going to be Marquinhos, I believe. Do we get one of the informs in here as well? Do, but it's Joan Garcia. Hey, listen, it's not the end of the world. It's another inform for the squad for tomorrow. I'm now 2 of 3 informs for tomorrow's 83x14s. And last but not least, we get ourselves a Future Stars. Of course, I still want to pack Future Stars. Irakuni Cross, like she's not popping out of packs for me. We get ourselves Theo as a duplicate. That is that. So, hey, we hit a Future Stars, which is quite nice. No new Evo today, guys, and otherwise no new SBC that benefits us in any way, shape, or form. And so with that, this is the team that we took into Rivals. I'm really enjoying this team right now, guys. I don't know how long it's going to last, that level of enjoyment. Maybe we'll switch out back to the main squad, like I said, either through champs for the main squad and everything else during the week for the Arsenal squad, or if I can find some common ground with how I'm playing with this team, maybe I'll take this team into champs as well. Who knows? But for now, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.